But let me show you this cool setup because
Great,
it's a little bit unique.
Yep.
So we have two computers here. They're connected. Yeah, I mean, you see all these wires, but it's actually, this is a user, this is the acting as the email server, and it's just a fiber connection.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's just a regular office setup.
Just a regular office setup, but
Yep.
this would normally be a server.
Right.
You know, but I didn't want to carry a server in here.
Absolutely.
So it's a laptop.
Yep.
And all these wires are set up because it's actually converting fiber to Ethernet.
Okay.
So we have a direct connection here, okay?
Yep.
And this wouldn't be like in the same office, this would be in some closet or whatever.
Right.
This would be sitting on somebody's desk.
Yep.
But where the magic happens is over here, because on one of the fiber connections, what I do here is I have what they call a cassette.
Okay.
And what this does is it gives me visibility to actually get to the actual fiber. So
Okay.
this, you know, this is glass,
Yeah,
like glass
yeah.
cable. It's about as thin as your hair. And I use this coupling device to actually clamp down on the fiber, and I can create a wiretap.
Okay.
That could be the mini NSA, right?
Right, right.
And what this does is it takes the light off of here.
Yep.
It sends it down the fiber to this box, and it's connected to my Mac, and I could actually eavesdrop on the communications.
And this is you're an outside guy.
Outside,
Yep.
I could be inside the company where there's a fiber junction, or outside.
Yep.
This is kind of what an optical fiber junction looks like. Over here, it looks like, you know, the cylindrical device. You pull it up, and you see just multiples of these cassettes.
Stacks and
Just
stacks of
stacks and
cassettes.
stacks and stacks. So anybody could pop it open and couple it and actually create a wiretap. It's not a myth. It's
Right.
real, and I'm going to prove it's real.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do here is on the hacker computer,
Okay.
I'm going to bring up a tool called, it's a very common tool that IT administrators use called Wireshark. What I'm going to do is restart it. And what I'm going to do is set it up, put what we call a filter on there, just to look for SMTP traffic, which is email.
Which is email traffic.
Right.
Right. Right.
So this is
Yep.
the tapping computer, okay? And it's not hooked up directly into this connection, but what we're doing is we're simulating a tap, a fiber tap. So we're going to go over to the user computer over here,
Yep.
and I'm going to do a new email. And as you can see, I have a little bit of sense of humor.
Sure.
Kevin.mitnick@nsa.gov.
Not likely.
So I'm going to send a quick email over to Edward Snowden.
All right. Not really sending it to
No,
Edward Snowden.
no.
But right. Right.
Actually, this is not even going over the internet.
Right.
It's just a demo.
Right.
And then I'm going to put the subject as secret and confidential. Say, hi, Ed. Oops. This is my online banking password that has no two-factor authentication. So please guard it with your life. Hope I typed that. Oh, let's type please. Second.
This kind of sensitive instruction.
Right. So this is like, you know, people send passwords.
Yeah.
They send, you know, maybe financials, you know, even attachments, because I can
Healthcare
intercept
information.
attachments
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah.
You have
Yep.
a PDF of your third quarter financials,
Right.
and they're secret.
Yeah.
I can get them. So go ahead and, you know, and this is, I'm not going to send an attachment here, just a simple email, and I'll put in my password is Kevin123 exclamation point.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So here we have, I drafted the email.
Yes.
And then when I hit the send button over here, it's actually going to send the email to this box.
To the server.
And this is to the server.
Right.
So Ed would be on another computer somewhere else that would actually pull the server
Yep.
to get the email.
Right.
So when I hit send, I want you to pay attention over here to the hacker computer, because something's going to happen.
Okay.
And it's going to kind of be gibberish to you, and then I'll show you what we have here. So I'm
Okay.
going to hit send.
Yeah. Boom.
And you see a bunch of stuff come up. And then I'm going to hit send receive here. And if we listen, we could hear the email be sent with the typical ping. So here we go.
Okay.
The Outlook, right? So the
Successful
email's sent.
sent.
It's sent
Right,
to the
right.
server. And over here, because I'm tapping the transmit on this connection, I'm able to not only intercept the email, but actually the password. So what I'll do is we're going to head and, whoops, go to the first packet. We're going to follow the TCP stream.
Okay.
I'm going to enlarge it for you. And if you look up here, you'll see it says
Login.
auth login. And see, this is base64 encoded username password.
Okay.
Okay. And then most importantly, what we have here is the actual
Content of the message.
we have here, hi Ed, this is my online banking password that has no two-factor authentication, so please guard it with your life. My password is Kevin123, thank you. So we actually intercepted the most important, which is the content of the email that I was setting to Ed.
And as a bonus, you got the login credentials.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Incredible.
It was
Absolutely incredible.
It's scrambled, but it's not too hard to basically reverse.
Now, of course, the natural segue is to then say, were someone to actually utilize encrypted email, this hacker over here is not seeing anything that they can actually use.
Right, because I set up this email server not to using encrypted protocol. So we're using POP3, which is not encrypted.
Right.
If it was using an encrypted secure protocol, we wouldn't be able to get the credentials. If we were actually encrypting the email in the attachments, then even though I'm intercepting the packets on the wire, it's unintelligible to me.
Right.
I can't read it because it's encrypted.
Right, right.
But people thought that wiretapping fiber was actually a myth. But here, we're able to play NSA for a day and actually demonstrate that this stuff is really real.
Or any hacker, right?
Yeah.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. Incredible.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for walking us through that, and for everyone that had a chance to witness this. I think you and I think that this is the first time this has actually been demoed.
Correct.
That someone's actually shown this.
Exactly. I have a colleague, Philippe, in Luxembourg that actually put this whole thing together, and this is the first time this is being demonstrated publicly. But we've had this knowledge that this could be done for quite a while.
Incredible.